Hey there, everybody. It's F. Lipinski. How y'all doing? I am here with my co-caster, Shrieking Geek. Say hi. Oh, hold on. Now say hi.
Hey,
How'd you
how's it going, guys?
how'd you unmute there for a second? But tonight we are going to have a cool little sister team duel here going on. We have West Coast Originals versus West Coast Riders. Should be a very interesting match. I have not seen these two teams play personally. I haven't been in really any lobbies with them, as well as I haven't casted a game before. I have seen some previous matches, and from what I know is that they like to play a little bit not so aggressive. When they're aggressive, they like to peek corners fast. Sometimes it's their downfall. Sometimes they get a really good advantage on it. But for the most part, they're not as fast as you would see most teams. They're trying to play a little bit slow and use sight lines towards their advantage. And obviously, if one team does it, their sister teams, they kind of work with each other, and they probably practice a lot with each other, so they're picking up on the same stuff together as well. But tonight we're gonna have our bands from the West Coast Originals. I'm gonna try and just go with abbreviations later on if I get exhausted. But Tanker is gonna be the band for West Coast Originals, and for West Coast Riders, the band is Cargo. So two close range maps. So it's definitely gonna be more of a wide open area going on around here. Any thoughts on that, Geek? What we might see
For quarantine?
for
Slow
yeah.
pace. Which objective is it?
Let's take a look. It looks like it's gonna be well, the round hasn't started, so no objective yet decided. So we're not. Oh wait, I hear it. Never mind. I think it's the plane. Yeah, it doesn't show up on the mini
Plane?
map yet. Yeah, it's the
Depending on,
plane.
I believe we can have crater spawn. We can have crater. We can have south. I think that's actually it, right? Crater and south, and then
Yeah,
we can
one of
expect
those
spawn.
two. But I now I have been told on a little bit of the little insight information on these teams. From the West Coast Originals, it sounds like on the roster tonight we have Codemeister. Uh, Codemeister 7, who is a strong front player. We have Graphs, a good all-round player. Rigo is the sniper. I think Rigo's playing, right? Yep,
Uh,
Rigo will be the overall sniper. Identity Crisis, also known as the captain of the team, tends to play a little more laid back, cautious, keeps an eye on the map for the opportune moment to make the push, and then Lord Visceral, which is our not ours, theirs sub on hand sub. So he's also known to be an all around good player. When we're talking about the West Coast Riders tonight, we're gonna have On Shot Kills, who is the team captain as well. He is not. He doesn't. He says he doesn't do much, but we'll see that tonight. We also have Stony, who usually plays Assault but switches it up to other loadouts. He's also the co-captain of West Coast Riders. We also have Tank Buster, who is the star player of the team, the MVP, also the newest person on the roster. Then we got Nomad, who is the assault player, and nominee is what they're calling him. And then Bracer is the reservist for tonight for their team, but he's been around with this team for as long as they've been in this league, so definitely knows their play style. And we were just talking about sister teams earlier before this whole cast started, and how usually when we talk about sister teams are usually a veteran team meshing up with a newer team, kind of taking them under the wing and building them up to really get into the league and hold their own and play strong. We've got my team, Animal House. Our sister team, I would say, is Blackwatch. We have Mayhem and Pandemonium. A while back, before the 1.8 release, there was Global Chem, the number one team. That I would say their sister team was probably Kaleidos. Any
yep.
other teams you can think of, Geek?
Blaze and Ember for sure.
Yep.
They're probably the most prolific sister
Right.
team.
Yeah, they've been
Probably
around the
know about the
longest
name.
for sure. Both of those teams.
Yeah.
I think
Then
that
I
they
believe Supernatural on the EU side took Quest Supernatural under their wing. It's been a pretty common theme for veteran team, a couple veteran teams at least, to take it under the wing a Quest team.
right,
That's
right.
what Animal House Blackwatch is. That's what Quest Supernatural is, and all that.
Yeah, and not even everyone on Blackwatch is even a quest
Quest team.
player. They've
Yeah.
just taken their opportunity to like say, hey, you know, a lot of new people are joining the league. Why don't we kick in on this little bandwagon and start working our way up with these other new players? But
Yeah, it's a great thing to see.
yeah, and like you were saying about with Ember and Blaze, yeah, Ember has been around since season 6. I think we're starting up
And
season 10
before
soon.
that, no, yeah,
Bef-
Ember's been around before that too. But the most recent iteration is season 6.
right, right. So they've been around for quite a few years. I think that's about at least 3 years, if I had to guess.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. I think we're about to start this first round in just a second. Hopefully, everyone is excited for this round and is ready to see some action. Playing Doom Eternal and watching an Onward stream. Hey, dude, that's a mood right now. I wish I could do that, but sadly, all my attention has to go to this cast. I might play it a little bit later. Who do you think will win? That is a good question. I am going to put my money. Well, it sounds like there might be a 4-on-5 to start with, as West Coast Originals is starting out with 4. So maybe for this first map, it might go to West Coast Riders since they have that 5-player advantage. But I'm probably going to put my money on West Coast Riders, actually. What do you think,
Yeah.
Geek?
For quarantine, if it was 5-on-5, I'd say I haven't seen any of these players play, unfortunately. But I mean, never doubt a decent sniper on quarantine. You and I both know that
Oh,
probably
yeah.
too well.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Especially when you're playing against Global Chem.
oh
Quarantine's
yeah.
definitely been their map for years to come. And now that they have Crazy Mike, whoa, he
Mike
is
Crook.
or Mike Crook, my apologies. I get those. The Mike is what confuses me, okay? The Mike.
Yeah.
Someone change your name.
Yeah.
Just be Crazy Steve or something. Jeez, I don't know. All right, well, we're starting into the
Marsoc,
first
though.
round.
4 people on Marsoc. That's
Yep.
gonna be rough.
So,
Looks like crater spawn.
yep,
expect
crater
a bit of a
spawn.
conflict.
We've got our first round going in for quarantine. West Coast Originals are on the Marsoc with only 4 players, as Geek announced.
I see no sniper rifle, but I see 2 AK-5Cs with 2x hollows.
Map doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Hopefully that fixes next map. Playing a little spread out on this defense from Volk. We have one person playing all the way back here. The team captain, actually, of West Coast Riders. Very interesting position to play from. Looks like he's trying to stand on this pipe to see through the windows. And,
That's a nasty spot. Mayhem used that against us. In the
oh,
last
really?
match. Yeah, that was one of the best spots I think I've seen on this side of the map.
Yeah,
is
it's
something.
great to get that person coming down from that dirt pile, but if they come in through these doors and hug that wall, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to spot someone. Seems like West Coast Originals are actually doing a 2v2 split over here. 2 going to the tank courtyard while the other 2 are heading up this north wall. Unopposed so far, as the defense has not really moved up too much. Just holding their angles, like we mentioned earlier.
It's likely that spawn was called, given that cross. Tank Buster probably would have seen it.
Yep.
He was looking. So they know where to expect the main push at least.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen up here.
Northwest push has been called by one-shot kills. You notice those 2 in the northwest tunnel.
That's going to make it very difficult for these 2 to get out of there alive, as they have Stony, Bracer, and Killas all watching this door.
We have a frag going out. Little short.
And on the other side of the wall.
Yep. Another frag.
That was a
Oh,
flash,
that's
a great flash, I would say. Probably got Stony. Not sure if it got kills.
Nope. One shot killed straight.
Team kill
I'm down over here.
on
Oh,
grabs
TK.
from Lord Visceral. They peeked at the same
grabs
time and
down.
pre-fired. Wow. What a great nade from Stony.
Oh my God.
Right in the door. Incredible.
Just like that.
Now
Just
it's
like
a
that. Northwest is
2v4. Actually 2v5 as they get that
2v5.
revive. Codemeister moving up the middle.
Identity Crisis taking this out.
Only Tank Buster's the threat right now.
Nomad taking some shots at Codemeister.
Man, that's going to make it very difficult with the 2v5 and all 5 being on the objective as well.
Yep. Yeah, they're playing a quite a tight defense here.
Nomad calls out Codemeister as he hears him moving around, and he gets the frag onto Codemeister, leaving it all up to Identity Crisis, the captain of this team. Can he prove his worth all on his own? We'll find out after this short break.
After these messages.
Ambulances. You can't get enough of them. Get your brand new ambulance today from Ambulance Warehouse. Smoke's coming out from Identity Crisis, giving away his position to pretty much most of the team, as they're aware that it's coming over from the south. They just crossing the street right now. Nade almost clearing that building, might have been able to take out Crisis, but I think Nomad hears Crisis's footsteps. Interesting to see his loadout, actually. He's got the 2 times holographic. Right, Nomad's right on the other side. Don't think Crisis hears. He might not even check this corner. What?
Oh, he was going to, but he got dropped from 1-shot kills.
Nice angle, too.
That
Wow.
track. Yeah, that's a good angle.
That is. Well,
Nice.
still 4v5. Interesting to see when we might get the 5th person in on Originals, but West Coast Riders, easy peasy with that first round. Didn't lose a single member on their team. Man. Same objective. Having that crater spawn in this objective is honestly, I think, a advantage. Because you have all this north territory, and with this new layout of the map, coming in from the north is a lot more viable than it used to be, for sure. Gives you a lot more cover, as well as a lot more play area with this building being involved now. The south is also great opportunity to get through, but once you get past this this rooftop, what I call hospital, you're pretty much in the open in this little courtyard here. But let's see if my hotkeys are correct. Yes, they are. Okay. Well, first round, pretty even along the scoreboard. 3 kills coming out, actually, which is odd. Oh, because there was that 1 team kill from Lord Visceral. Very unfortunate. You got to be careful when you're with a teammate. You got to make sure you don't pre-fire at the same time. It happens a lot, even to the veterans, but sometimes we get unlucky and we'll shoot our teammates because they run in front of our shots right as we start shooting. But it's all about communication.
Or they just show up as the colors of the other team.
Right. But you know,
we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. No. Same spawn as before. We have well, I would say that the WCR would have the advantage then. The Riders. Let's go Riders and then Originals, or the O's.
Yeah.
R's and O's. Yeah.
Yep. 2 LMGs and 3 rifles.
Hey.
On the attacking side.
Enough ammunition to get down that field, that's for sure. Looks like pretty much the same, almost the same defense. A little bit more spread out, not as far up. Playing a little bit laid back than the Riders did. Lord Visceral's on this 2-story. Gonna try and get an overall aerial view. Identity Crisis is watching the south. Graph watching the north. And then we have our 1 guy in this 2-story center of the map, Codemeister, holding it down for his team. He's definitely going to be the one who's going to get the most picks, I would imagine. But he's also got to make these call-outs, too, before he gets shot down. Bracer really eyeballing that 2-story to make sure no one's in it. I really want to see a cap from these two teams. I'm not sure it's going to happen. Usually, really slow teams don't get a lot of caps unless they really know how to utilize smokes. So we're gonna have to. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll see what they can do. Tank Buster moving his way up in the north over here.
You ready to smoke?
Sounds like they're all getting in positions to throw smokes at the objective, it sounds like, from Tank Buster's call out. Seems like he's not going to make the same mistake as Originals did with the doorway route to the objective. Instead, he's going to move along this red scaffolding in the north. And he's actually going to completely avoid hugging that west wall and just go straight for the 2-story building that the plane wing sits on.
To your right, air conditioner.
I don't know. I mean, Riders are really getting in a position to throw some smokes. If they get enough coverage, they could possibly go for a cap. They do have Lord Visceral to worry about, though. He is definitely watching this objective like a hawk. He's not letting his eyes off of it. Shots coming out to the AC unit from Crisis. He spots him with those insane eyes. That's not an easy guy to spot right there. Ooh, Codemeister does take out Tank Buster.
He's going through the two buildings trying to flank the north.
Callouts coming out, giving away these positions from the north. There goes their really, I think that was their best shot at really breaking down that defense was Tank Buster. He was in a really good position, but he was not fast enough. Codemeister was able to knock him out just in time. Over here in the south, we have Killas and Nomad moving in very stealthy, very quiet, not trying to give away their position and coming from the south. Ooh, Bracer takes out Lord Visceral. Down to a 3v4, giving Riders their advantage back. Stoney nades himself. There goes that advantage.
That's too unfortunate and too common. Bracer seems to be rotating for the revive, however. Maybe.
I'm watching
Never
Crisis
mind.
and Kills right now.
They're pretty unseen.
Nades
so-
coming out on both ends. Just one too short, one too far. Codemeister knows Kills and Nomad are over there.
A lot of shots being traded between Crisis and One Shot.
I think Nomad might have
Graphics
heard
appears to be-
Codemeister. Oh, and the refrags. Codemeister takes out Kills on that cross, but Nomads get the refrag right there. Down to a 2v3. We got all Marsoc members rushing that objective now. Crisis and Graphs are nowhere aware of what's happening.
This is
We
a
might
cop.
see a cap here. Let's see who goes it. Let's see how fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5,
6.
6.
6 seconds. With 9 seconds left, they capped it in 6 seconds. Well done from Riders.
Good stuff.
Nice job. Wow. 3-0. Would you look at that? Would you look at that?
That's why I
West
always watch
Coast
the objective,
Riders.
kids.
That's what, yeah. Graphs. Come on, guys. You may be the last two up. There may be 9 seconds, but that doesn't mean that game's over. That doesn't mean game's over. That means you gotta get to that objective. You got 9 seconds. What does it hurt to lose? Hey, they kill you on the objective. Oh well. All right, there goes
That's
those.
1 point.
That's 1 point. But no, you let them cap it. That's 2. That's gonna really hurt you in the league, guys. when the league starts back up, you cannot let those caps fly. Okay?
Teams punish that hard.
Teams will
if you're off
definitely punish that.
objective.
If they hear that you get capped on, they will do nothing but push you, and they will do nothing but go for that cap because they know if they kick out one person, no one's going to rotate. So don't let anyone know that you can get capped on, and if they do, you got to practice and you got to change your strategy on defense. You got to make sure that your objective is to not kill the team, but to defend your objective from the team. Okay? I feel like most teams are not really picking up on that sense. When you're on Volk, you can't have tunnel vision and think, well, there's a guy over here. I know he's over there. He's about to peek. I know I can get him, but you're the last one, or you're one of two. You may see a green dot over where the objective is, but you don't know how close he is or how well he's watching it. And since it's only him over there, you got to go back him up. Because if he goes down, now there's a 3-second window. That's all they need is 3 seconds to send that code. And by the guess of it, you're probably not going to get there in time. So your number one priority on Volk is to not let them cap that objective. Let them kill you. It's better than losing 2 points. But we are going into the third round, actually. Yes, round 3.
So quickly after that round.
I know, right? Riders are on defense. Marsoc spawned over in the south. Riders are defending over here in the north by semi-truck. I want to see Riders play aggressive on this one. They have all the time they can to play aggressive. They have 5 players. It's okay to leave that objective. Nomad playing a little bit farther up. Definitely like to see that. I would say he should move to this gray container and kind of use this as a bit of cover. Maybe kind of get his way to those storage containers over there, but he's doing okay. Actually, he's in a really good spot. He's going prone and laying underneath this Humvee to pick anyone off. It's a great spot to watch his angle, but really leaves you exposed to anywhere in the northeast. Identity Crisis and Codemeister are playing it very, very slow. They're playing slow even on the opposite side of the map. If I were those two players, I'd probably move a little bit quicker to move a bit west. I mean, you know your opponents don't play aggressive. You know they play laid back. Use that time to get as close as you can so that you have enough time to rotate if you're spotted near the objective. Oh boy. Lloyd Visceral and Graphs. Do they spot Nomad? Nomad spots them. They hear him. And they run.
Correct.
And they run.
Yeah.
Good job, Nomad. You scared him away.
Oh, double peeking that angle is dangerous. You'll just get shot.
From Nomad?
They were double peeking rooftop. If someone peeked him and shot him, they'd both be dead.
Oh.
Nomad's just putting out shots at Ghost.
Yeah.
Rock.
Shooting at rocks. Rocks are friends, not food. Lord Visceral might go for a repeak over here, even after Nomad called him out.
Graphics he's taking advantage of that new shipping crate.
Oh yeah. Problem is that actually no, the dirt's kind of saving him.
Right.
Oh, and he gets Nomad.
Well,
good communication coming out from Lord Visceral and Graphs. Now they got Tank Buster and Stony to worry about. Lord Visceral goes for the cross. Oh, Lord Visceral gets Stony with a great shot and a great peek. Wow, those reflexes. Incredible. Objective is potentially open now. Could be capable. Codemeister takes out kills. I mean,
not 100% sure on that cap radius, but if you can still cap from behind that fence.
Bracer's now watching
Bracer's
it.
Moving.
Yep,
Good,
Bracer's covering that objective like he should. Lord Visceral could probably take out Tank Buster and Bracer. Peeks his corner. Should be able to spot out Tank Buster and Bracer if his back peeks just enough. We got Crisis and Codemeister moving up in the west. Bracer seems like he's unaware with his back exposed, but I was pretty sure he heard those shots earlier. I think he's just more worried about the objective, which he should be. but you don't have to stare at it the entire time. Just frequently check it every couple seconds just to make sure that no one ran up on it and send that code. And Lord Visceral's about to peek this. Spots Bracer, hits him once, gets him again for the second shot. And he's confirmed. All up to one player left. Tank Buster, Graf right up on him. Oh, Tank Buster takes out Grafs. Objective is open. This could be a cap.
If Lord Visceral moves up and doesn't make too much noise.
Tank Buster's got to check his tablet. He's moving now. Crisis might actually pick him off.
Yeah. Oh, he knows he's the last.
Now he knows. Now he's running. You gotta check that tablet more often. Anytime you hear gunshots, I would say check that tablet.
Codemaster's about to take his head off.
Yep, there he goes.
There it is.
Well, they got 1 point. Let's see if they can get 3 more. West Coast Originals get that round 4. Round 3. I keep saying 4. It was round 3. Round 3 they got. With 4 kills coming out from Codemeister, really cleaning it up today. And Bracer also putting in the work on the Riders side. Let's not forget about Stoney's really quick 6-second cap. Real nice.
Oh no, relatively even spread.
Yeah. What do you think so far? How do you think this is gonna play out? Do you think West Coast Originals are gonna get one more point out of this, or a couple more?
They might get one. Depends on how they hold this one. By far one of the, my opinion at least, one of the hardest to cap, considering it's basically open on a hill with maybe half of a wall.
Yeah, and
but,
I mean, it's really, you have to get really close to send that code too. I remember.
On the other hand, you gotta, no matter where you sit on this, you've got to be covering your teammates. Otherwise, they'll get shot, and then you lose your cover.
Right, exactly. I know that I tried to send a code on this objective. I went prone. I went all up to that dirt hill. I was, I think, at least an arm's length from my tablet to the objective, and it still was not close enough to send that code.
Yeah,
so,
this objective is
it's really hard to send the code. So you've got to take out the Volk team to win this one.
Yeah, this objective is mainly going to be seen with heavy smoke caps or just Volk dying.
And it's very hard to send the code, but it's also very easy to eliminate all the Volk members. And
because they're all in open positions.
Exactly. West Coast Originals does not have the time to lose a point. They have to win this round to stay in map 1.
They're also down a man, which is going to make this defense even harder.
Exactly. So new spots on this objective too. You've got these orange barrels on this red scaffolding. You've got the green, what actually used to be a dump truck is actually now a cargo container. It's a little bit elevated on an angle. You got the semi-truck still.
Called by Codemeister.
Wow.
By Codemeister, I mean. He spotted it from white car.
Great.
That was
great
a good
spot.
eye. West Coast Riders taking this slow. One piece of advice I would have for them. Yeah, one piece of advice I'd have for them is definitely get those guys in the south moving fast. There's no angle you can get shot from, especially against this type of team. There's no reason to crouch through the south.
Exactly. You have only 5 minutes. Once you get over here, who's gonna shoot you? There's only one person that's gonna shoot you, and you're moving so fast you can outrun his shots. You gotta run. You can't play it slow. You gotta run probably until you get to about right over here at this red scaffolding in the west. That's when you kind of play a little bit slower, but you cannot take your time back there, guys. You're gonna ruin precious, valuable time, and your other teammates are gonna have to wait on you, or if you have a push.
Exactly what I was about to say. Is you have to keep your push timed right. You've got to be pushing with your teammates, not as 2 waves.
Right.
Common thing in a lot of shooters is if you have man advantage, you don't push 1 by 1. That'll get you all killed.
Exactly.
Push 3v1 at least.
Right. When you play someone like paintball or airsoft, there's always that one guy who tells you when to move up and then when to charge. You know, if there's
Yep.
never that guy who goes charge and you say run, get up the hill, push, then you're not gonna win.
No, yeah.
It's
if you
always
keep going
numbers. You know,
If you play Red Rover, you ain't gonna win that. You ain't gonna win even if you have man advantage.
Red Rover, Red Rover. What was the rest?
Containers.
I don't
Come
remember.
come run me down over. So I don't know. I can't remember the rest. That was what, like elementary kind of stuff going on. I think the last time I played
Yeah.
it was actually 6th grade, but that was for I think some kind of science project or something like that. Before that, for actual fun, it was like it's like 3rd grade. Either way,
South Bush has been called by Codemeister once again.
now look at that. They've
Now they're making
they've
progress.
just now been called out, but they've only got 2 minutes left. So if they did want to
Yeah.
rotate, they almost have no time on such a large map.
Yep. They're basically 100% committed to being the support for the main push of 3 people
Right.
in the north.
They're almost relying on their other 3 guys to take their first shots, get their attention over there, and then move up. But as you already said, they've been called out already.
Oh,
So
yeah, they're-
now they're not playing any. Now it's not stealthy anymore.
Yep.
Crisis hears the shots coming out towards Lord Visceral. He's aware that there are enemies across from him. Codemeister takes out kills, leaving only 1 left in the southwest. Bracer's really peeking this corner, exposing himself, as well as Stoney. Hopefully we don't see another team kill coming out here. Smoke's coming out. Visceral just mixed it,
Identity Crisis.
throwing a flash.
Ooh, I thought Identity would definitely get Bracer here.
Ooh, Visceral takes out
Visceral does,
Bracer. What a long nade
Identity's
coming
putting
out.
up a
Nomad
prime
and
position
Stoney
to take
pushing
these
up
two
straight
down.
down the center. Nade's coming out right on Lord Visceral's position. He just mixed it out in time.
Crisis
Oh,
needs to
man.
peek. Oh, he sees Nomad. He takes the shots.
Identity
Nomad
Crescent takes
goes
out
down.
Nomad. Stoney near the objective, almost in this little courtyard. We have Tank Buster coming in from the middle. Oh, all up to Tank Buster. They.
Right next to graphics. Oh, takes
Oh,
out graphics. takes
oh,
out Codemeister.
oh, whoa. That was a lot.
By Identity Crisis in a cluster.
Wow. West Coast
Of
Originals
kills
get that
pretty
last point, making it really close with
2-3
that
in a
one
4v5.
down to a 1v1. I think it was a 4v1, and then it went to a 4v or a 1v1 that quick.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
Tank Buster really waited for the right moment there to strike. He just got unlucky and got refragged all the way across from the objective. Well done, though, from West Coast Originals, really holding it down with only 4 players. Hopefully they get that 5th in, make it a little bit more challenging for West Coast Riders, but definitely playing it very strong for only having 4 players. Love to see it.
That's the beauty of Onward.
Definitely the
Goes from that
beauty
to
of
that
it.
in a snap.
Just in a snap. Sounds like A-Bar misses playing with West Coast Originals. Hey, man. You can still play with them. Just playing with them in comp lobbies, man. No big deal. Or play against them. Join West Coast Riders, dude. Play against them, dude. Fight them. There you go. You'll still be a sister team. I know they're recruiting. So, Geek, tell me, what do you think, if you were to teach these 2 teams, what's something that you think that they could work on? What's something that, even if they didn't make the mistake, is something that you would definitely recommend to a bunch of new players?
Well, West Coast Originals definitely need to get that cap defense down, and West Coast Riders for sure need to get their timing down, because that came down to a really short time frame for them to pull off that final push,
Yeah.
and it did not work in their favor at all.
Right, especially for the Riders, they definitely would have had that if Tank Buster peaked that hill right at the same time as Nomad and Stoney started pushing that objective. Definitely would have made a different turnout.
Yeah, if they had been there sooner, they could have had a little more time to kind of scope out the defense and work from there rather than rushing in on the 30-second pressure clock.
Right. Now, this is an objective you got to play very, very fast on, for sure, on quarantine, because this one you can cover a lot of ground from Marsoc, from where you spawn. This is tank objective, by the way. Bracer already being
South
next to it.
spawn.
Yes.
Southwest spawn.
This would be a great... No one's even taking this bottom parking garage, which is something I always recommend on this objective. It definitely can help prevent any pushes to the tank courtyard, as you can come up right in the center of that push and really stop them from moving.
Yep. That said, don't put more than one. Yep, tank busters down there now. Yeah,
There
that
you
said,
go.
never put more than one down there because you can't get up to objective fast enough. There's a tank in the way.
Yes, that's very true.
Underground parking.
Tank Buster
like-
making call-outs. Codemeister might have heard him, but very exposed to Stony if he started to peek this right now. Hopefully, Codemeister might actually pick a couple players off before he gets traded by Stony.
Lord Visceral might almost have a shot on the one-shot kills if he has a magnified optic from that rooftop.
Or Nomad. He could get Nomad.
He's already
Missed
taken
his
shot
shots.
on Nomad.
Oh, just missed his shots. Codemeister right in the open from Stony.
Oh no, the team down.
Graf
South.
trades, or Graf takes out Lord
Graf
Visceral,
downs his
yeah.
teammate. That is
And
rough on the other side
I
of the
think
map.
Bracer took out. Oh, whoa. Whoa, what a great nade from
That
Stony.
grenade, holy
Stony with the nades tonight. Incredible. This is second
that
one.
arm.
Wow. All up to
He is
Identity Crisis, the team captain.
With
He has,
possible reses.
yeah, he has 2 guys
But-
downed.
He only has one chance to get a res though.
Graf
Can't
knows
get
he
the
got
guy.
naded. He could tell Crisis to just run up there and,
Crisis
is-
is messing with his headset.
actually, I think he's frozen or something. What is going on, Crisis?
Graphics is saying he got naded, but Crisis is just not
Yeah.
doing anything.
I feel like Crisis might have crashed, or if he's on a quest, his headset might have died.
Oh no.
Stony, push in there. Run. Shoot him. End this. Still AFK. Not sure what's going on here. Popping up open the Discord. You good, brother? Let's see what he says. Graf yelling, asking for the help. Not even aware where his teammates are. Well, boys, this might be a little long round to sit here and wait. Let's go over the mistakes so far that we've seen. First off, we
I
have.
think I just heard a USB disconnect. Yep,
Oh, really?
I did. There's a reconnection sound.
Oh no.
His headset got messed up. Identity crisis. I think he might have kicked out his cable to his computer if he's not on Quest.
Oh boy. That's not good. Well, as I was saying, Codemeister was kind of in the open, really trying to pick anyone off that was in these windows, but Bracer got the first shot on him, and if it wasn't for Bracer, Stony could have easily peeked to his right and taken out Codemeister. Then we have Lord Visceral missing those really important shots over here onto Nomad, costing him that kill, and then getting team killed by Graf. So you really got to watch that tablet before you take shots. Check to make sure it's not a green dot on that position. But
Gotta talk to your teammates.
yep. And
Should've
last but not
known that
least,
guy going up there.
don't do what Crisis did. Oh, now
Yeah.
he's back.
Now he's back, but not in time to save
Grafs or Lord
Grats.
Visceral.
Well, Visceral was screwed. He was on the other side of the map.
Right.
But now he has 30 seconds to clutch a 1v5. Can he do it?
No.
Yeah, probably not. Because it doesn't look like he's even back yet.
Yeah, he's struggling to grab his gun or something.
Yeah, I don't think he
He's got
realizes
that
he's
2
live.
times. Oh!
There we go.
He's
15,
back.
10
Oh, he's
seconds.
like 10 seconds. Well, would you look at that? I can do it. 6, 5. 4. What are you waiting for? You have 3 seconds.
2.
Oh, there he
he's
goes.
gone.
And there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He
that
says,
was Corn-
just crashed on my way back. So he crashed and he made it back into the game.
He
all
crashed
within the
and he
round.
didn't disconnect?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's
West Coast Riders
fuck.
taking the first map 4-2. Ending the West Coast Originals 4v5 round. Hopefully they have 5 players now if they can get that 5th man in. Now we're going on to map 2. I'm not sure what they're gonna pick. They might pick Downfall or Subway.
long range. Another long range map though may not be the play for.
I've seen both
believe it
teams
would be.
play Suburbia, but I don't think that they picked it. And since they both banned small, close quarter maps, they might want to go for the long range. I know one of them have a sniper on their team. I'm gonna have to say they're probably gonna go for, if this is West Coast Riders pick, I'm gonna go with Downfall. They played
Maybe.
well with the long shots. They got the caps. I think they're gonna pick Downfall. What do you think they're gonna pick?
I am not sure. I think the classic would be Bazaar, maybe. If they're trying to play something really common, maybe Bazaar or Cargo.
They banned
Downfall
Cargo.
with 5-minute rounds is kind of. Oh, they banned Cargo.
Yeah, they banned Cargo and Tanker.
Okay, then Bazaar Suburbia is not out of the question. More of the popular bronze map, I think.
Right.
Downfall, however, could be an option. I think it looks like West Coast Riders just lost a guy too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Unless they're trying to even it out and make it a 4v4 for the rest of the game.
Subway, yeah, Subway was the right call. I don't
Is that
think
what
Downfall
they picked
in a
Subway?
4v4.
Oh, wow, they did, yeah.
Subway.
Hey, that was my second guess.
Yep.
So technically, I was right.
I don't get the feeling that Downfall with 4v4 is the play.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mess with 5v5 at 5 minutes.
All right.
Oh god, imagine abandoned with 5 minutes.
Oh, God. That's impossible.
Yeah. basically.
They'd have to just add another minute, make it 7.
Can you get around the you can barely get around the map in 4.
Oh, I know,
Give you about
right?
30 seconds to push. Basically what these guys were doing on quarantine, but on a bigger map.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they play a little bit quicker on this map. I think they might only be doing a 4v4 now, make it a little bit more even. Who do they drop?
Yeah.
They dropped. Who do they drop? I can't remember who they dropped. It was huh? Oh, Tank Buster.
Yeah, it's Tank Buster.
That's right. Oh gosh, now there's only 3 on West Coast Originals.
Oh no. Well, probably just late loading in.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Come on, get in here.
Hopefully.
Get in here.
Or you crashed.
Or he crashed too, yes. You know how much Subway takes up. Not
Yeah,
much at all.
Subway's a mess.
If you ever pay attention to the type of buildings that they have on this map, you've got one that says drugs. One, yes, literally just drugs.
Yep.
Then you've got pizza floating in the air as it doesn't even touch anything. And then you've got
Yoshi restaurants right next to each other.
yes, 2 Yoshi restaurants competing against each other. Then you've got the sex shop.
You have the hotel.
The hotel right next to the sex shop, and then you have a bar.
Oh, sorry, 2 hotel. Yeah, no, 1 hotel and 2 change.
We've also got the one-stop computer shop. What do they have? What do they got? They got Pro Beer, Goon, Head to Net. What? I don't even understand. Let's do you guys understand this? Time to play. Oh my goodness, it's the PlayStation 2 for only $399.
That you hear that right, kids? For the price of your Quest, you can get a PlayStation 2.
Yes. Vragman. You know what that means, Vragman. What else we got? We got some weird old advertisements going on up over here. We got another bar.
Another hotel. Another Indian shop.
Yes. And all in this score alone, we have hotel, Kun Nam Wabredo, which I think is probably I don't even know, a bridal store because I see bridal stuff. Drug shop, a bar again, a
Another
pizza
hotel.
place. Yes, another hotel, and then our Yoshi restaurant again. We got it all. And then the sex shop down over here. And then I guess this is indicating this building.
This
There.
is
Okay, 4v5 still. It seems
the,
like, unless they got their 5th coming in. Do you have anyone in chat that wants to be our 5th? Possibly. Well, this is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys want to be on an esports team? Now's your chance. A-Bar, you said you missed playing with West Coast Originals. Get on over there. Get a message. Hop on, man. Hop on. If you're still listening, I'm talking to you, man. They need you. They need you. They're asking for you. They want your help. They only have 4 players.
Your people need you.
Dude, they miss you. They want you back. I mean, I can't really say that. I don't know if they want you back, but they want you back on for right now. But yeah. If you're listening, dude, this is their cry for help, okay? Just take it, man. Just take it.
There's 9 people in this stream watching this stream.
Yes, the 9 of you. You all have Onward. I know you do, okay? You wouldn't be watching this if you didn't. Get on! I'm sorry about that. Just got a little carried away. So, what were we talking about then, huh? Oh, computer shop again.
Ah, yes.
Selling the same thing. There's a lot of cool little spots that I've noticed on Subway. Subway hasn't changed at all since this update, but I've been finding more new spots now than I did before 1.8, which is kind of odd.
Yeah.
But I ain't judging. Downpour Interactive now have their own Onward advertisements, which are a little bit hidden into the map that most people don't even recognize. Husband is one of the players. Well, then why don't you be one of the players? You play too. Come on. They need you. They want you.
Traveling to Russia, a documentary film.
Rainy Day Soldier, his role is about to be washed away. Oh. And it's got a Marstock player using his radio as cover art. Well, here we are with the basement objective, probably one of the hardest ones to attack, in my opinion, on this map, as there's only 3 ways to possibly enter, all of which can be covered by one person too.
Yeah, 100%. This is going to be one of the most tricky approaches.
It's in the
Because if you
main tunnel?
go through the
No.
tunnels, boom, you can get C4'd and just gunned down because those boxes are penetrable.
Watch that C4.
Exactly.
If you go down one of those stairs, they can see your feet before you can see them.
Everybody should go to the other step.
Yep.
So unless you're proning down those stairs, which is really slow and also they're harder to see, you're
Right.
dead. So really the best approaches are a combination of all 3 with heavy smoke cover, grenades to clear out C4 and to clear out people watching, and generally a bit of luck.
Yeah. Definitely a bit of luck. Graf and Codemeister are watching this back way tunnel. I don't think anyone's even gone upstairs on Volk yet. Definitely playing it very tight.
That's the good move, especially with 4, you don't have any manpower to waste.
Right. What you looking at, man? I think you just listen then. You listen to them footsteps. I think Graf's just listening to footsteps. A lot of the players do that too. They usually just stay quiet. They look at the ground or something. They just listen. But sometimes if someone's really trying to be patient, they can really be quiet and come up right behind you. So, but we got 3 players coming up on Graf's position. He hears them already. I wonder how he's gonna go out about this. If he has any, he's got a nade on him. But they know this is a choke point right here, so they might throw a smoke, flash, or even a grenade on him. They're making
Especially in
hand
the live
signals
build.
too.
Especially in the live build, the flashbangs would be devastating. Because I
Yeah.
believe they're still the buffed flashbangs, not the
Call-outs coming out from Tank Buster saying there's someone above him.
that would be his teammates. Wow, graphics. Wow, one shot kills
What?
the graphics. There
Oh,
we
gets
go. There's
one,
a
gets
kill.
2.
2 kills. Push it.
Don't peek it. Nope, don't wait. Why is he in a barrel? There we go. Okay.
How did you get in those barrels?
Oh, he got him.
Fire.
But Codemeister is aware of Tank Buster now. No, there's still one more left. Oh, throwing the
Oh, the frag
nade
comes out.
just short. Does he
Nope,
get him?
comes out.
No, the box protected him.
The
Might have gone the
flashbang.
flash. Nope.
Nope.
Tank Buster
The
got
flash
him.
did not get him.
Well, Lord Visceral knows. Down to a 2v3.
Not the
Graph
worst
with-
situation.
Yeah, Graf definitely made a really smart play and played it quiet. Waited for those footsteps. Waited for the perfect moment to strike.
And
Strike
then staring
hard.
at the guy for a minute.
Strike first. Strike hard. No mercy.
Yep.
Cobra Kai way.
Also be accurate.
Yes.
Don't potato your shots. That would be unfortunate. Lord Visceral 100% sure to hear this guy's footsteps.
Oh yeah.
He's just watching
Well,
that
not
door.
even knowing the footsteps. You heard the freaking gunshots going off like crazy. Don't
he's
move.
still
Don't move. What are you doing? You
Lord
hear
Visceral,
him.
what oh. Turns around. He heard it.
Wow. Don't keep
Why?
turning around. What are you doing? You see him right there. Why are you moving away? Oh, he's checking his tablet, I think, to see if he was a teammate or not. But still. Oh,
Ooh,
gosh.
Takes him down.
I would have been so mad if he died. I'm not going to lie. That would have
been
triggered
quite
me. That
something.
would have totally,
Yeah.
like, gotten my blood pressure up.
Yeah. That was almost
Wow.
something really interesting.
All right. Well, 2v2. Like I said, very hard to attack. Let's see where Crisis is in a common fizzy Coke machine. Coke. It's Coke in cursive.
Yes.
Coke in cursive. Fizzy Coke machine. And then we have Lord Visceral kind of in the open from the tunnel, but I'm pretty sure he knows it's a little bit clear for the meanwhile. Still probably not the best place to defend from. I would have at least suggested at the railroad tracks, making it a lot harder to hit your body, as only your head is the only thing peeking. The classic Call of Duty head glitch. Here comes Nomad Embracer. About to peek this corner. Really good communication with watching each other's back. But smoke's coming out all over the objective, not even watching their back. Crisis is definitely going to pick him off. But he's got to be quick. Bracer's tablet out. Gets Bracer. Nomad aware. And he's like, oh gosh. He's not in range.
Not anymore.
Not sure where he got shot from.
Oh,
now he's
God.
aware. Oh, he got him in the elbow.
The nade. He went for the nade.
Yep.
And one more
with a
guy, they would've had that.
1v1, all remaining West Coast Riders take round 1 of Subway. Well done. Well done.
Yes. That was...
Tank Buster, thank you for the follow 6 minutes ago. What are you doing following me, bro? You're supposed to be playing the game, bro. What you doing? Come on, man. We ain't tolerating none of that. But hey, good job though. Good job. Good job. You're doing good. You're doing good, bud. You're doing good. For all of you new people who are here watching me today, I cast scrims on my own channel here, and then I cast league matches on the Onward Master League channel, Master League channel 1, 2, and 3. So you can check me out there as well. I'm on Discord if you want to send me messages. Same username as here, except without the underscore. It's a period. You can catch me in Onward, F. Lipinski, as well as I also cast other games. I'll cast myself playing Onward. I'll cast myself playing horror games like Phasmophobia recently. Holy shit, that's a scary game.
That one's fun.
That is, whoa, real scary. And then I also play other games on VR. I also play games on Pancake Games. We playing some Among Us, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Rust, Squad, all that stuff. So if you want to check me out there too, you can leave a follow. If you really like me and you want to see more of my my cheeks, you know, like that, leave a sub. I'll send you a little DM of them. All right. Yeah, Stoney, you know it. But you
Yep,
see how it's
that's
red, buddy?
how it works.
You see why it's
Oh,
red?
no, is he gonna put it down right next to the objective? Please
Oh,
don't put it
no.
down right.
And he
just put
did! He
down.
put it on the objective! Stony! No! That's not how it works.
He's gonna click that trigger and it ain't gonna happen.
Okay, for all of you watching, you see how it's red? You have to be 10 feet away from the objective for this C4 to actually be activated. If it's too close to the objective, you will not be able to blow it up.
Rule
At
of thumb.
all.
Rule of thumb, if you're within capping radius, it won't blow up.
Yep. If it's red, you're dead. If it's green, you're clean. Alright?
That's good. Yes.
I just came up with that. I like it. I like
That
it.
was
Someone
good
clip that.
thinking.
Clip it! Alright. Graph
it,
and
monetize
Christ
it.
is coming up from the horseshoes, as we like to call it, or the overpass. As well as we have two other players coming down, Codemeister and Lord Visceral in the tunnels. Let's see if what Bracer's got prepared for him. Any C4? Nope, he's got the LMG. Not at all.
Strong enough.
Yeah.
That'll rip through
Well,
it.
Codemeister also has a drum mag on his AK-5C, and Lord Visceral has some spare drum ammo on him too.
Ah, yes, the drummies.
Yes. Bracer
Well,
really watching that angle. Actually, a very tight angle too. Making it very difficult for someone to spot him. Oh, but he got the smoke blinding him. Shooting on his way back.
Flasher comes out.
Oh, and he still can't see because of that smoke. Great smoke coming out from Codemeister too. Just laying down shots. I think you would have killed him if he was there, buddy. You can take it easy. Stoney
team's
shoots
down.
Bracer because you already know
Time.
that's an enemy over there. You see someone walking, boom, shoot him.
Yep.
And the radios can't make any. You can't tell him who it is. Can't tell him, hey, that's a teammate you just shot. So he's on his own. Codemeister and Lord Visceral don't have anyone over there. They can easily peek this without any contesting. Tank Buster, I think they actually made this a little bit deeper back here where Tank Buster is. Don't you think?
Right, Tank Buster?
Yeah, they put it deeper on the wall. Usually it wasn't as far in, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. They also took away most of the empty trains. There used to be 2 empty trains back here backing this. Now it's just an invisible wall.
Oh, yes, right. Makes it a little
They
bit
did that up
easier to
top,
spot
too.
somebody.
It did that up top too.
I think so, yes. Graph right above Tank Buster. Making a lot of noise, which is kind of good for Tank Buster. Or not for Tank Buster, for Graphs. As he's distracting his audio, so Codemeister and Lord Visceral can move up a little bit more. They're definitely taking their time. They're not even aware that Bracer's even down yet.
Poor Bracer. Doesn't know the radios.
Right.
Unfortunately.
And down goes Bracer, confirmed.
That's always a shame.
Yes. Soon enough, radios will be back up and running.
I see no foregrip on this man's AK-12.
Who?
With a 2X
Who?
Tank Buster.
Oh my goodness. Boy, what are you doing? He's got the
With a
grenade.
2X flip holographic.
And the grenade was horrible. It hit the
Oh.
top. You should know better. This is Subway. You can't throw grenades in here, bro. They gotta be bullet when you throw them. Oh, Codemeister gets the kill on Tank Buster as he heard that grenade get thrown. Well, good refrag. Down to a 4v3. Stoney
Everyone
giving
else
out
has
some
a
good
foregrip.
communication.
Yep.
He's got the clacker on him. As if it's gonna do anything, even though it won't.
They're on the stairs on my side.
I like his loadout though. That's something I would run too. He probably doesn't have body armor on, which
G36.
no big deal. G36 foregrip, holographic, and silencer.
Yep.
Suppressor's
Oh.
really good. He just flashed Stoney. Bro!
TK. TKs are all over the place today. Why would he run for that?
Oh boy.
That was.
And
unfortunate.
Nobag gets shot by Lord Visceral from all the way down there. Come on, guys. You had a tablet right at your foot. How did you not know that was a teammate, man? It was
That
right
was
there.
An unfortunate pre-fire.
Well, I don't think I think out of that entire round, West Coast Originals killed 1 person.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I know they killed. They did kill another guy. 2 guys actually. So no, there was only 2. There was 2 team kills.
Oh yeah, 2 TKs.
Yes.
So yeah, it was 2 kills, 2.
But you know, one of the TKs led to a guy running out in the open, getting himself killed. So I'm gonna count that as a TK too. Let's
Why did
while
they take
we're
away the fence?
the fence. What fence?
North approach
Oh,
to
never mind.
Chinatown. They took away the fence.
Can you camera mount it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
For
did.
that fence.
I
There's a
think
lot
it.
that they-
I think it was a smart move to get rid of that fence because it kind of got in the way a little bit, made it a little more difficult to go in from the north. But
That was the point.
let's go over some of the comments in my best loadouts video and discuss it real quick. We have
we don't want to
yes.
see people limited by their loadouts.
Right. Nick O'Brien mentioned some guns have a bolt release button. Be on Oculus, so you don't have to pull back the bolt to chamber around. All you need to do is put the new mag and press B. That's very true. But
That is basically all
for
of the
certain
Western
weapons.
guns. It's all of the Western guns except the AK-5C. The Volk AK family, the AS Val, and any other gun that's made west of or east of Germany, does not have that feature, including the
Correct.
G3.
they really went into detail about that too, guys. So thank those
Yep.
developers. LMAO, putting your head on the controllers. Well, yeah, it probably helps, but better would be to get a stock and place your head on that. But great tip nonetheless. Just looks really funny. So what they're talking about actually is that I mentioned that if you put your chin on top of your controller, your right controller, if you're right-handed and shooting your gun with your right finger, it helps you steady your aim a little bit more, and you'll shoot faster too because you'll aim quicker. Lord Visceral actually watching those stairs pretty well.
It's a consistent point of aim for muscle memory.
Correct. But he was mentioning that stock would be great too, and yes, that's for sure true. Stocks are wonderful. But when you don't have money for a stock and you've been playing like this for 3 years, you kind of get used to not playing with a stock.
Yeah. Poor Pinsky.
Yes, I know. I actually could have gotten a free stock at OC5, but Sergeant Vanover sprinted to Boren over there and got the last stock for free. So I was like, no, you're fine. Just keep it. All right. You need it more than I do, buddy. I like this. They're going prone together. And that they noticed
like
Lord Visceral's there as well.
They're putting all their eggs in this basket, which is a really risky basket to put those eggs in.
Yeah, going prone on these stairs are actually very useful. It does really limit your sight on if someone's going down the stairs, because usually by the time you notice them, it's very hard to shoot them. But
It's
sometimes
exactly the right move, especially since I don't think you can run down that railing as consistently anymore.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It was like...
It's the Belly Boys.
Yeah.
Legionnaire 2.0, guys.
Exactly.
Proning down those stairs, proning across the map. This is how you play.
Right.
This is that fast-paced action everyone loves.
A good pre-nade coming out over here, as a lot of people do like to play in these corners. Smart move coming out from West Coast Riders.
Yep. Identity Crisis, I think he'll have the advantage when these guys start peeking, at least instantaneously. As long as he keeps his eyes on that angle, though it looks like one-shot kills might just catch him in a second here. He catches Bracer.
What are you shooting at? He's not there, bud. He's more to the right.
Oh, he
There
just
you
got
go.
taken down. Cut.
Tank Buster takes out Identity Crisis, all up to Codemeister now. In the open, too.
Buster has his beat on him.
Ooh, they get the trade. Wow.
Ending the round. Well, they didn't cap.
Nope, they did not. 2-1. Dang it! I had the had the overlay on.
No.
I wasn't prepared.
Hey! Better to do it here than to do it in a cabin.
Yes. Who? Come on, Lipinski. It sounded so good too. I know. Damn it. All right. Is anyone in here able to hop on West Coast Originals? They really want a 5th player right now. So if you are available, let me know and I'll let them know. So. Yeah. I know. I messed up, guys.
Oh, let me also note, in the current build of Onward, the vest is broken. So AP rounds and bulletproof vest have no, or armor vest have no effect in the current build. They're planning to fix this, but it has not been fixed yet.
Correct.
So
Tony.
even though I generally use it, especially on close range maps, maybe less on long range, but on close range maps, I always tend to use it. It is not going to work. Use those points elsewhere.
Tony, send me a message on Discord, bud, and I'll let you know. But yeah, so let's ignore what just happened that last round. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing cool happened. You didn't miss on anything cool. It was really lame and boring and nothing cool.
Showcased his face for radio.
Face reveal, guys. Whoa. All right. Here we are. Sim objective, except now we have West Coast Originals on the offense here.
Just gonna keep firing down the stairs.
4v5 on 4 attacking this is gonna be a little rough.
At the south side of the subway. Then when I hear the grenades go off, I'm gonna.
Because if you can,
They got some stellar actions, failures. Yeehaw, motherfuckers! Let's do this shit.
yeehaw.
Sounds like they're gonna just go guns blazing down these stairs. Stony, what does Stony do? I saw him up here. Did he put down a C4 somewhere?
Probably.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Did.
But if you come around this corner and you be like,
Oh, no,
what's that green little light there? I don't know.
Oh, you can't even disable C4s on this build.
Uh,
Grenade. So
correct.
If he sees it, and
you gotta run.
He doesn't actually detonate it.
Yep. Only problem is that Stoney's not going to be close enough to hear any footsteps until the staircase, and at that point, it's going to be too late.
Yep. So that is a useless C4, unless he just goes intuition.
Yes.
Full intuition mode blows that.
Yep. Pure luck.
Hey, don't knock the intuition, bro. Intuition.
Oh, intuition failed him.
Intuition failed him, but if you have good intuition, it's pretty something.
Yep. Crush is pretty loud on the mic though. He's going and stuff.
Chucking that nade or smoking nade. Oh, that was. Did he land that on the railing, looking up?
Wow.
Give this man a medal.
That's like a bottle flip right there. Best bottle flip in Onward.
Down the stairs.
Yes. What is that? Was that a nade? Oh. And he lost all his street cred there from that nade. Just some suppression fire, not really suppressing anybody at the moment, just making a lot of noise as we have the rest of his team coming up from behind. Codemeister on the horseshoe. Once again, breathing pretty loud, kind of giving away his position to Tank Buster. But as we already know from West Coast Riders, they team kill a lot, so... But this time they did not. They got Codemeister this time. Nomad in a great spot right here, watching to make sure no one comes in from behind for the cap, as well as Tank Buster. One-shot kills kind of on his own out in the open, trying to go for some peeks. Stony and Bracer holding it down over here in the north, preventing Crisis from moving up any farther. Just some blind firing coming out from Stony. If I was at my job right now at the paintball field, I'd give him a violation. All right, no blind fires, bro. No blind fires.
Tank Buster
Lord
gets
Visceral.
dropped by Lord Visceral. Nomad heard it. Graphics
I
is
just picked that one up too.
Uh-oh. Graphics is probably gonna get shot by one-shot kills here.
Possibly, but
Not, except he turned
Nope.
around and just dropped him.
wow. And Graphs
Damn,
also
what a-
heard Nomad, I'm pretty sure as well. Down
Yeah.
to a 3v3, even up the
This
teams right
this
now.
was the right push for their amount of guys.
Yep.
100%.
Lord Visceral unaware of Nomad though, as there's no communication
shit.
coming out.
No fucks given. Just moving. Just flat moving. Nomad's gonna shoot him here in like 30 seconds. Maybe 15 seconds we'll give it. 5, 4,
Ooh, Stoney gets identity
3,
crisis.
2, 1.
Leaving it all up to Graphs. But Graphs aware of Nomad as well as the last two other guys would be at if he takes out Nomad here.
He should take out Nomad. He watched his guy die.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna come around this corner pre-firing. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna be a little.
This is the time you pre-fire, boys. This is the time. You
And
don't
if you need
care.
help
Yeah.
learning to pre-fire, just ask Lipinski here.
Yes, I could
He
pre-fire.
pre-fires almost
a
as
lot.
good as pants. Yeah.
That's where.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Why?
You knew he was there.
You knew it. Why?
Oh, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? All right, West Coast Originals lose that round, but the one and only Tony West Coast is now here to represent for West Coast Originals.
Aptly named.
Yes, Tony West Coast. If he's from the East Coast, then oh boy, we're in trouble here. He's a traitor. He's a spy.
Thing differences.
All of it. All of it. All right. Well. Let's go. I know, right? I'm hyped. I'm excited to see what happens now. Someone else mentioned as another comment, these are really amazing tips, but the quest tracking is too shit to let me do the chin shit while ADSing. Any advice, or do I have to figure out some new way?
Lock your elbow on your offhand. When you're holding that out, hold it as far as you can. Lock your elbow and rest your other hand against that arm.
Yes.
That's what I do. That's what I
yep.
used to do when I was freehand sniping. Is I would always have my elbow locked, facing the direction of my shoulder. I have my other hand right, just resting on that arm, and then you just control your breathing and you can shoot really well.
Yep.
That's for accurate fighting.
Another thing is, I've already replied to this comment before. So since you can't place your chin on the controller, stick your right thumb up, and put your chin on your thumb now. It's far enough from the controller so it doesn't mess with the tracking, but it also helps stabilize. This is what I use for when I'm sniping, because sometimes the 12 times doesn't align up with the bolt action. So that's another way to do it. And then like you were saying with locking your elbow, put your right elbow, if you're right-handed, as directly against your torso, like against your hip. If you ever play paintball or airsoft, you probably already do this a lot, but it's
That's not locking. That's not locking. Locking is when you have it full extended and you rotate it.
right.
A bit.
Well, by locking, I mean like don't let it move
No, yeah,
right
that
and
means
left.
That's
Yeah.
accurate to your body, but that's for
Right.
like a Mark 18 or something. If you want like an M16 or an AK-5C and you're trying to shoot at range, arm all the way extended, elbow, the crook of your elbow is facing up, and you rest your other hand against maybe your bicep or something.
Yeah. It's hard to really explain when we can't visually show you, but
Yeah.
I might do a Q&A in the future about these questions. Stoney
Maybe
playing it nice and low again, which is exactly what you want to do on the staircases. It really makes it so that anyone who's watching from the bottom won't be able to see your feet first. They'll be able to see your gun first, which at that point it's an even trade there. They won't
It's
have
just
the
a matter of
advantage.
can you acquire faster than they can?
Right.
Which
Do
they
you
will
have
the
faster
advantage.
hand-eye coordination?
They'll have the advantage because they'll have
Right.
because you'll have to search and acquire. They'll just have to acquire.
Exactly. Depending on what angle
If
they're
they're
looking
watching.
at. Exactly. Like right now,
Because
Stoney may not
Codemeister's
watch.
looking at that. Yeah, this is a really common but not common spot that Codemeister's in.
Right.
Because I've seen it used a fair bit. I use it. I like it. I think it's you're in a corner. You literally have one area to watch, and you can see a relative large spectrum of the map from here. But
Yep.
It looks like no one's gonna cover it, and Stony is about to get. No, the trigger discipline on Codemeister.
Oh, I think he did. He had something wrong with his gun. It wouldn't let him shoot. Does get bracer though.
I don't know what that would be unless. Oh, he was too far in the wall.
Yep. If your gun is sticking through a wall, the game is made so that it won't let you shoot. It's a little thing to prevent anyone from shooting through objects. As in, like, putting your barrel through a wall and shooting on the other side. Obviously, you can't do that in something like Call of Duty because there are...
It's not VR.
Right, it's not VR. You can't physically choose where your gun is held compared to VR.
Nomad and Tank Buster are right on the objective. If they can just avoid Identity Crisis, they'll have this cap and they'll have it soon.
Yep. If you knife him, that'd be smart.
I mean, he can't. It's not like he can call out.
Nomad knew exactly what he did. Identity Crisis, not aware that you can cap from behind this little pillar here.
Yep, and the cap.
Nomad with a cap out. Nice, well done, real quick too. There is the series.
Yep.
5-1 on the second map. Well done from West Coast Riders. I told you. Said in the beginning.
You're right.
But they definitely played it very close almost every round. It was a lot of one-on-ones.
And a lot of TKs.
And a lot of TKs. Guys got to work on the TKs. Got to work on team timing when you move up. And you also got to work on a lot of watching the objective. This is the second time they've been capped on while there's more than one person alive.
Yep.
Identity Crisis was in a good spot to watch the north side, but no one was watching the southern side of the objective. But now we're going on to Bazaar.
Yes, classic.
Classic,
possibly
indeed.
The classic Onward map, depending on who you ask.
I would say second classic. I think Suburbia is most classic.
Yeah, I was about to say, depending on who you ask. I think Bazaar's played more in bronze though, so for them it's the classic.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's played more in every division except Master, if I recall. It's just a very balanced map. It's unique. It's a good size. A lot of cover, a lot of routes.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a laned map, which I think blends well with Onward's unique kind of style.
Right.
Like Suburbia is clearly 4 lanes. Tanker is 4 lanes. You have, or 3 lanes at some points, but mostly 4. You have Quarantine is open. Downfall, there's not enough buildings to define a lane. Names are hard. What's it called? Subway, as we just saw. I guess you could call it 4 lanes because you have horseshoe north-south tunnels, but 3 lanes in some spots because you've got the basement objective.
Yeah, most of it's a lot of narrow tunnels, passages, stuff like that. So, only takes about 1 person to cover it. On this map, it's more of you have to scan and move and shoot. You can't really have 1 person all one direction usually.
Yeah, it's a mark of a good map if it's a different approach for every objective.
Yep.
Instead of the same thing over and over.
Exactly. For the first objective, we're going to have the middle Kiat. Some people call it the hotel. Us veterans call it Kiat because we're like that.
It used to be Kiat. Oh, it still has the Kiat sign. On PC at least.
Yeah, yeah. General trading. Let's also talk about all the other type of buildings that they have on this map. They've got the Citizen building. A drugstore again. You can't, Seaway hairdressers.
Another foreign exchange. A pawn shop, a general store, and another souvenir shop.
And a bar. I found a bar.
A general mechanic.
Yep, which
There's the bar.
You'd be surprised to find any cars back here anyways.
Yep. Pavin's trading establishment.
No commission change. And
Another Pavins trading establishment right down the road.
a souvenir store and a general store. Ooh.
There's a hotel.
And speaking of which, we're back into the game. Map 3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Who is
We have
this?
a Coyote
I'm
objective
gonna go with. Put it on
and
the second.
a southeast spawn.
Yeah. This spawn is very easy to get to the objective. You can get there really quick. But West Coast Originals
This
have 5
objective
now.
is also one of the most. It's probably one of the most cappable in the game, just because there's so much you
Exactly.
can cap from. It's so quick to get there, and if you get there silently, it's easy cap. It's really hard to deny someone who's capping.
Right, especially if a lot of smokes on it too.
You have no time window.
Yep. And a lot of smokes coming out in the middle street, trying to get across, giving a little bit of a distraction as 2 guys move to the west. Lord Visceral
Bracer
already
is
in the blue
sitting-
room.
Bracer is sitting under the red truck in the north.
Oh, yeah.
No fucks given about whoever's coming far east. He's about to get his
Right.
legs shot.
A lot of people use that now in
Right.
this new update. Stony kind of going to the back blue room, coming behind.
How has he not been seen yet? Tony West Coast.
He's like, it's like he
Yep.
got the
I thought
what's it,
he was debating
carjacks.
whether or not to knife him.
This looks like a bad
There we go.
mechanic crime scene here.
Yeah, that's
Just
unfortunate.
working on the car, carjack collapses and gets crushed.
Stony the 88 just letting him
Ooh,
run.
Tony
right
West
on
Coast
by.
takes out Stony. Tony West Coast really coming in clutch for this team now that he's here. Well done.
Yep.
Already with 2 kills. Who is this man, by the way? I've never seen him before. But I like his style.
Yeah, they should recruit him. And I hope I hope the TK doesn't come out. On the
Well,
north
West
here.
Coast Originals already have all 8 members, so they're not in a position to recruit at the moment. But he could be
Maybe
a
they should.
permanent reservist.
Oh yeah, don't they have Gattaca doing that now on Globo?
I
I
don't know.
believe Gattaca's dedicated reservist now.
Well, that kind of sucks because then it's like, oh, look, we're going to the finals again. Well, you don't get any money because you can't go. Oh, and you can't go as well because you're only a reservist.
Yeah.
But you're still part of the team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nomad dropped a from a nice spot in the.
Excuse me.
One down over here.
Excuse me again. I think I picked up what Trump has.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yup.
No, I'm just joking. I don't think I have COVID.
Oh no, I got the Rona.
Oh!
What? Why? He's right there.
Oh no!
Graphics. This is a mess. Graphics is easily in a position to cap right now. Tank Buster is not.
Oh my God! What's going
Hey, I'm still alive.
Tank Buster is just now going for the res. This is a double res, but graphics is most likely going to.
Everything is cappable right now, though. Go upstairs in this building, boom, you can cap it.
Yeah, there's no need to engage.
Code Meister takes out Tank Buster. Good.
And
Go!
that was a
Okay, Nomad. Okay, Nomad. Good call out. Good call
round
out.
was so messy.
It got messy real quick. It just went down south real fast. Nomad
That
team
was-
killed Killas, and then Griff killed Nomad, and then Griff team killed Lord Visceral. Oh
And then
boy.
someone else TK'd, and all of these things happened.
Yeah. But here we are, you know.
Yep.
It was really well played. They didn't have a really good defense, I would say. They had too many people in the center, 1 person on the objective, and then they had 1 person watching the north for some reason, but they had their back exposed to the east. If you're gonna watch this north, don't be in the north. You want to be.
You gotta watch that east.
You want to be usually in this little courtyard because they got to get in here. So if they're going to get in here, at least they have to go through you to get to the objective. Now, if you're back here, okay, well, good. You can stop anyone who wants to run to the objective from the northwest. Now you have the entire northeast on your vulnerable side, and you don't even know where they spawned yet. If you knew they spawned in the west, maybe that's okay to sit down there, but not for the entire round. But you didn't have that intel either, so.
Yeah, I'm also surprised they didn't go for the top Coyote cross peak, because that's basically a staple in higher tier, or even bronze play. Is you rush up to that west Coyote and you can catch 2-3 on the cross if you're good.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. That's my staple.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's really hard to counter. Looks like we have a west spawn this time.
My favorite back in 1.7 is I could get on top of the staircase rail and then run off of it, and then I'd get a faster push to the objective, and I could usually outrun the Volk, and I'd get there way quicker.
Yeah.
But now I can't, so now I'm mad!
They fixed it for some of them, but they still need to finish the rest of it.
Right. Well, you shouldn't be able to walk on the railings in the first place, so.
Well, yeah, on the railings, but.
He's coming back. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
Found
Who
his
you-
muffler.
Who are you talking to, Tank?
And don't knock talking ears the most. Sometimes it's the only thing.
Codemeister, and actually I like this spot a lot that Codemeister's in. It's a fantastic spot to
this
watch the
one.
north in.
Yeah. This one's a good one that you don't usually see for this objective, but it works way better than you'd expect, especially in bronze, because nobody expects you to go up here.
I
You
think
see
it
this
works
one a lot
better
for,
here on this objective than it does on the actual west
yeah, on
objective.
the actual comment. Yeah, I was about to say, because usually you see this on west objective, and you can get domed from far east.
Right, because they're
You're
expecting
here.
someone over there, but
yeah.
from
For
here,
this
not really.
objective, like, someone might catch his. No. At player height, you're not going to catch his foot even.
Right.
Some
Now
people-
here's the problem though.
it'll
Stony
be a
takes
time.
out Lord Visceral. Now there you go. Now you have only 2 guys on the objective, and these guys are coming in really close on Marsoc from the east and the west, and your 2 other guys are all in the back corners of the map. By the time
Identity
one or 2 of
crisis,
these
you know?
guys, yeah, exactly. As one of these 2 guys go down, boom. Now you don't have any time to get to the objective before a cap comes out.
Yep.
You're a little bit
Identity
too far.
Crisis didn't even contend that east push, which I think is about to screw over
Yeah.
this defense.
No one's really
because
going to go in through the north,
He's
I
gonna
don't
stay
think.
alive.
Right.
Frankly, he's gonna stay alive, and he's gonna not, unless he starts moving right now, and peeks it and catches Tony. I think he's staying alive, and he's
Smoke's on the
staying there.
objective. One shot kills, sneaking his way into that building. I think he wants to cap it.
Codemeister's.
Oh, he had tablet out right as Tony peeked it.
There we
Tony
go.
takes out Tank. Oh, but Bracer refrags and gets Tony.
Codemeister needs to really move now. This is his time to move and flank Nomad, catch
Yeah.
him out.
Only one
think,
person on objective. Both Crisis and now
Oh.
no one's on objective.
Objective is open, and Bracer is.
No one's
Bracer
moving.
and Nomad are both. in
Nobody's
prime
moving.
spots to just
Crisis
waltz
isn't
in there.
moving. Codemeister isn't moving. This is a cap 100%.
Yep.
They're
This
not even
is
on
like-
objective yet, and I'm already calling it a cap.
Oh no, this is a cap, 100%. There's no way that this isn't unless someone randomly throws a nade across the map and kills Code.
No, it's not possible.
It's not. Yeah, it's. Nomad is just waltzing
Crisis
his way up
might
there.
get lucky. Might. But Codemeister, he's not even going to move at all.
No, yeah.
And
He's
there goes
just
Crisis's luck. Nomad's in the building with the tablet out. He's going for that objective. Let's count it. Wait for
Oh,
it.
now Meister's moving.
Yep. He's not close
No,
enough yet. Get a little closer. And
5.
nice. Took him
That was
about
fast.
4 seconds. About 4 seconds to do it.
Yep.
But like I said, they were just way too far for way too long. They saw their
Yeah,
tablet and they figured, oh, the other guys got it. But nope. Not at all.
if Meister had moved maybe a minute and a half earlier and flanked that west, he would have had that entire push gone.
Exactly. That's why you can't stay in the north for too long. When you notice that there's no one in the north, you gotta move. You gotta rotate.
You have to flank that west objective, that west courtyard.
Yeah, for a simple tip, in that case, just to make it sound a little bit easier for any scenario, if you're watching the north and you're getting a lot of gunfire at the objective, check your tablet. If you see green dots there, you're fine. You don't have to run to the objective.
Even if you don't see people, well, okay, yeah. You don't
Here.
run to the objective, you run to
Right.
South Plaza.
Let me finish real quick. So, if you're in the north and you're watching it and you notice there's gunshots at the objective, a lot of it, and you notice that your guys are still alive there, that means you don't have to run to the objective, but you can't stay in the north because no one's obviously going there. Try and flank. This is when you know you should flank. You don't want to go too wide and go all the way around to their spawn. You just want to cut through their offense on the flank, not behind their offense. So you may get shot, but at least you're going to take one down with you and slow their push to make it easier on your guys on defense. Now let's say you're in the north and your guys are dying on the objective. It's a lot more simple. Run to the objective. Run in the open. Let them know you're running to the open. If you are really scared they're sending the code now, say 1279, just start yelling numbers. To make it so hard for them to send that code, by all means, just do not let them cap it. That's the whole idea. So keep that in mind. You can use that strategy for on Bazaar or for pretty much any map that has that somewhat layout of watching a certain lane away from objective. So
that is free royalty advice.
Yes.
Royalty-free advice.
I usually make people pay for that stuff, but you get it for free, all right? We got quick spawn here on the east objective now. Lord Visceral going a great path and route to the objective, getting right past Nomad before he gets into that Volk hangout spot.
He is blitzing it here. He's going to come in quick contact with either Nomad or...
Nomad hears him.
Yeah, Nomad. Tank Buster's not watching north.
Keep in mind, peeker advantage, but that only comes into part when you're peeking fast. If you peek slow, then it's Volk advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
is he about to put a grenade in there?
Yes, he is.
I think he is.
Nomad heard it, but...
Baby. Oh, it's a flasher.
Nope, it's a grenade. Oh, it was. I thought it was a grenade. What are you doing?
Right past him. Oh my god.
You missed all your shots, bud.
Hey, no, dude. He's in there and Nomad doesn't even know he is.
Bracer probably doesn't know either because he,
Exactly. He got flashed.
But Nomad's about to pick him off, and down he goes. Yep. He's probably in the tent like, I shot him or something like that. It's like, nah, no, you didn't. You actually missed a lot. I don't even think you hit him once because you didn't make a noise.
Nope. That you cannot shoot through wood in this game. Or some wood.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't hitting the wood in the first place. He was actually hitting the wall. Yeah.
Damn. Nomad's about to catch another one. Maybe? This would be the time for it. Round 2, fight! Get out of that grenade's path. Yep.
Yeah. That grenade went a little bit far. Up to a 1v5 now. Who's that? Codemeister? All the way south.
Codemeister. That's another route that I do not recommend, especially holding off so long to do it.
If you have quick spawn on this objective, I wouldn't suggest going south. I would say push the objective because you have the advantage now.
Again, the same reasons as quarantine. You need to keep your push coherent, you need to keep your push timed, and you need to not be in the situation where you're a sniper in the back of the map and it's a 1v5.
Right.
Because that's the other thing is snipers. You gotta know when to not be sniping.
Yep. If you play Downfall and you're a good sniper, don't snipe every round, alright? Don't snipe every round.
Even if you do snipe every round, just don't get stuck in the back of spawn every round.
Right, exactly.
You gotta know when to push up, which means keeping your arsenal ready to allow you to push.
And if you run past a dead body, pick up the gun, alright? You're not gonna be long range fight the entire map.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's another one, is always... If you have a bolt-action rifle, you need literally anything else at close range.
Yep.
I mean, hell, invest a point in your pistol. if you have the thing, because like a TT or a 1911,
Oh yeah, those are
that
nice.
will save you. That
Or
will
5.7. Those are also pretty good.
5.7 if you go for ammo capacity. I tend to go for damage.
Yeah.
Because
If you
can
don't trust your
remind yourself
pistol aim, go for a 5.7. If you do trust it, go for a 1911 or a TT.
yeah, basically. The M9's actually pretty decent though. If you don't trust your aim, you don't really need the Glock.
Oh, I use
Unless
the
you just play
M9 all the
those
time.
fights.
I love the M9.
Yeah, the M9's actually a really good pistol.
Yeah, a lot of people hate on it, but that's just because they can't aim.
Yeah, exactly.
So
If you don't know how to use the iron sights, then don't use it. But if you do, it's not worth getting 2 rounds in your mouth.
I don't even use the iron sights. I have muscle memory with that gun for 4 years now. So
exactly. Like I usually point fire that. I have it up at my hip.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen me with the bolt action rifle. You know, I have
exactly.
such good best muscle memory. I no scope that thing with the 12 times, you know, on my hip, and I get them across the map. So
Exactly. It's all about muscle memory. That's
Exactly.
90%. That's I guess 40% of this game. The 50% is gonna be map knowledge, and then 10% is gonna be
strategy.
extraneous. Yeah, strategy, gun, just general gun.
Strategy is gonna help your team a little bit, but map knowledge is gonna help yourself a lot more, as well as muscle memory. That's
map
why.
knowledge wins games. You could be
Yeah.
going against some of the highest, like the best, say Pavlov players in the world in Onward, but a bronze team with map knowledge is going to win.
Yeah, you can use all the Pavlov guns, all the Pavlov mechanics, but play on an Onward map. You could be like a mid-tier Onward player, but you'll kick the living crap out of all the Pavlov like top-tier teams because of that reason, because of map knowledge. You just know the map, you know?
You know where you can cap.
You know the flanks, you know all that stuff.
You know the timing.
Right.
The timing is really important.
But
you gotta know when.
That's
when
why all
you're
the
gonna
vet players are so much better.
That's
Why do I?
not.
Yeah, Tank Buster takes out Codemeister.
Pick me up.
Yeah, pick him up. Don't team kill him, Graf.
Through a window. You gotta crouch and come pick me up quick.
Yeah, that's a good.
No. He's in the window. Hey, buddy.
And that is 2 quick ones for Tank Buster.
What are you gonna say now, Codemeister?
Two down.
Well, shit.
Yeah. 3v5 already, and we already got 2 guys already over here in the south. They came up fast. Now, that's a good fast push that they came up from over here. They did not play it slow, which is probably going to really help their team. Lord Visceral in a really good spot, but...
Yep. That's
Lord
objective.
Visceral, yeah.
Now it's just Tony West Coast and Identity
Right.
versus 5. This should be a quick run.
Yeah,
for,
Lord Visceral
VCR
was,
here.
if you're in that spot, you're watching the south. You are not watching the objective, especially if you have a teammate on objective.
Yep.
You're exposing yourself to that south and the east. Tank Buster moving up
It's Tony.
in the north,
Yep.
using
If
hand
they-
signals.
If they time this right, Bracer coming into the blue room almost. He's moving up here.
Shots coming out on the kills. Identity Crisis does pick him off. Now it's a 4v2. Still
Tank Bus.
doable.
Oh, frag grenade comes. Smoke grenade. Blinds himself.
Just short of Tony.
No,
But
that
Tony...
was Tony's. That was Tony's.
I was talking about the frag grenade.
Smoke grenade. Oh. I think he's
Stoney
gonna cap it.
capping it right now. Pad out.
I'm down. I got you covered.
Is this 5 points?
Did they not hear Tony?
Stoney's having trouble with the code. Don't kill him, Tank. Don't kill him. Yeah, there you go. 3 caps.
Jesus.
Wow.
That smoke grenade was not the play.
No, it was not.
Not at all.
These are the final. This is the final scoreboard right here for KD on this map. Wow. Well, I mean, Tony. Come on. Come on, Tony. Tony, we let you in the game. Look what you did to us. We let you in the game and then you do this to me. Come on.
5-4.
Ay, my manja. All right. Well, 5-1. I can't even recall. It was 2
4-1.
West
4-1 quarantine. Oh no,
5-1.
4-2 quarantine.
5-2. I think it was 5-2. 5-2 quarantine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't cap it.
Yeah, they did. Oh no, yeah, you're right. They had to cap
Oh,
early
yeah.
on. They had to
It
cap
was-
early on. It was 4-2, 5-1, 5-1.
Yep.
Oh boy. West Coast Originals are gonna have to do a little bit more work here, but hey, they're sister teams. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses, so they should be able to help each other out.
Yep.
That's probably one of the coolest parts about being in this league is these teams helping each other out. I mean, even the non-sister teams are always around to help give good tips and stuff. Theta has some great videos on how to improve in Onward. I have a video out there on how to improve in Onward as well as a loadout video. You know, watching casts are the best way to improve for sure. Second to playing, yeah. Second to playing. Playing will always make you better.
And if you ever have a question about either just advice or rule questions or anything, moderators' DMs are always open. That includes mine.
Yep. Or you could just send me a DM.
Don't even hesitate.
Right here, F.Lipinski, #4857. All right.
Freaking Geek number 90 or 9231.
Doesn't even know his number. Don't even hit him up. He sucks.
Shrieking Space Geek 9231. Yep.
Well, this has been our Friday night Scrimcast. I have a lot of homework to do that I'm gonna make Shrieking Geek help me do. He is my calculator. I still have not bought one yet.
Get yourself a TI Inspire CXCAS Mark II.
What the hell is that? All I know is like TI-83 or some shit. That's it.
No. That's peasant shit.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
I will send you a link.
All right. Well, thank
I'm
you
not
guys for.
sponsored. I am not sponsored.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me. If you don't follow me, I will remember that. I can see everyone who's watching right now, and I can see who also follows me. So I'll make sure to ban you from my chat, ban you from watching, and ban you from the league permanently.
I'll unban you, shush.
I'll ban Geek first, though. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any other requests that you want to run by me, just send me a message in Discord. Hope you enjoyed. And tomorrow night, I think I am casting with Radar.
Ooh.
So,
He hasn't.
yeah. Stay tuned.
casted much.
You have to earn my follow. I have to earn your follow. I just casted you. I let you join them. That's enough. All right. I'm ending it.